so today we're going to start our in-depth look at the DC animated universe. We're going to start off with the Flashpoint paradox, hence the Flash Phantom shirt. Look at that. So that's what started the DC. That's what started the DC animated universe that we know of today. At the time, I don't think it was established that it was going to be the beginning per se, because the story that Flashpoint is. But once we look into the other movies, you'll see how they're all intertwined. So let's go ahead and get started with Flashpoint Paradox. We get the old school DC Comics logo.
Stop! You're supposed to stop for people who need help!
Not so
This
fast,
is also a nice way
Barry.
to introduce people
Forget
into the
about them.
Flash
Can't
story.
change other people. It's just a waste of energy.
But
It's definitely one
When
of
I
the
was a little
sadder
girl,
stories
Grandma taught me a
out
prayer.
there.
Accept the things
just
you cannot
'cause,
change. Have the courage to change the things you
like,
can.
the whole point of this
and have
movie
the
is
wisdom
that,
to know the difference.
he
I
could
don't
save
totally
her.
get that.
He just can't.
You will.
We may never know exactly what happened. A break-in gone
And one of the biggest difference that I do see here is the fact that they don't mention his dad.
As we
He's
our Lord. We know her son Barry will need all our praise.
one of the main things I know the difference is that they don't mention his dad, and he's blamed for it, and he's put in iron hides for it. But in the animated movie, they don't really mention anything about that.
I should have been there.
What?
If I just ran a little faster, I'd have been there. Well, this is something I can change. A break-in at the Flash Museum. See you later.
You better.
This is what makes the Flash stand out of all the superheroes out there. Flash is the only one who gets his own museum. Like, that really shows you the type of hero that he is and how he is seen in the public eye is really the hero to be, the prime example of what a hero should be. He's by far his greatest
You don't have to
adversary.
kill thousands of innocents.
His
to
sole
bring me
purpose
down.
is just to destroy him.
No, I don't. But I
Kill him and
choose
destroy his legacy.
knowing it will.
You guys all know who voice that
I
is.
agree.
There's no need for me to say. As you see how many heroes and villains are in this movie, it really makes you wonder
Call
what we're
them.
going to see in
You've got
the
your posse,
Flash
I've
movie
got mine.
that's going to be made
Clearly,
here soon.
you should never do this stuff without me.
Which character
You
is
end
going
up
to be
with crap all over
included.
yourself.
We already know that
Focus, GL.
both
Bombs.
Keaton's
Batman.
and Affleck's Batman are in this movie.
Difficult to disarm.
You
without
know, there
setting
were
them off,
rumors
even
of
for me.
Cyborg making a
vaporize
rumor
the
too.
bombs.
Yes, but
Um,
you'd be vaporizing the rogues as well.
Diana's right.
Some of the main leaders do have an important role to play as far as setting the tone and the
How do we
story
shut off these
of the
charges?
movie. So it'd be interesting to see what all of it
We'll all
is
be dead.
incorporated into the movie. And we haven't noticed Green Lantern's
I'm not going
voice
to
is
just leave
Nick
you here.
Fillion,
Lantern,
who's
we're
always
running
been
out of time.
fan casted as Green Lantern.
Go.
It's something I personally would have liked to see it, but I think sadly Nathan's a little too old now. I love how everyone's thinking of a creative wave to do, and Superman's just like,
Fighting's the worst part.
just sit right there, I got this.
Enjoy your petty little victories, Flash.
There is something I need
No
to
matter
look
how
into
fast you
why
run,
this movie
You can't
calls
save
him
everyone.
Zoom.
Not
He's
the one
supposed to be the
that
reverse
matters to you.
Flash. So
Best to
that
keep
is
your mouth
something I
shut
need to look
if you
into
don't want
and
bugs
see
in your
why
teeth.
the difference.
Thawne's a classic sociopath. They have a knack for knowing just what will get under your skin.
Yeah, they do.
You okay?
Don't worry about me, Bats. I'm fine.
I also had to suggest reading the comic, because there are some things that happen in the comic that you don't see in the movie.
It's you.
So obviously
You're here.
something has happened to where
Of course I'm here.
his
You
mom is
promised me
alive.
you'd take me to dinner on my birthday. It's my birthday. Superhero? You mean like Batman?
This is why Affleck and Keaton's Batman. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do this. said it in my other video, this Batman's more aggressive, willing to kill. Because of this Batman, it's not Bruce Wayne. It's Thomas Wayne, it's his father.
Pied Piper, Citizen Cold, Shade, Sandman, the Shazam Kid.
So this is another thing, we're gonna see Zachary Levi's Shazam
not hard of
in the
hearing.
movie too.
You know why we're
And
here,
this
Batman.
story plot too.
War. Over 100 million people died when Atlantis sank Western Europe into the ocean. Another 32 million slaughtered when the Amazons invaded the United Kingdom and renamed it New Themyscira. We have to take down Aquaman and Wonder Woman before their war.
It's a really nice
destroys
way of
what's left
showing a
of the world.
new aspect to the superheroes.
We can do it.
I
That's
mean,
exactly what Captain Adams
Wonder
said.
Woman versus
before he flew
Aquaman.
over
How
here
amazing would
and
that be to
vanished.
see on screen?
Even
Dr.
without
Don, Jason
plan or
Momoa going
backup.
at it.
That's where you come
It's
in.
definitely
If you
a
wanna
nice
win this
money
thing,
maker
you need
moment
the
right
best
there.
tactician on the planet.
What do you do when you don't know what to do? You go see the Bat. Bat always knows what to do.
Bruce?
So I can
Remember,
see
It's Barry.
Keaton's
Barry
Batman
Allen.
being old Bruce
Bruce.
Wayne and Ben Affleck playing
Bruce.
Thomas
Bruce
Wayne.
is dead. I watched him die.
My God.
Can you imagine seeing Gal Gadot kill someone like this in the movie? So I'm wondering
It's
if we're gonna
crazy.
see
My
a
mom's
Reverse
alive.
Flash show up in
You're
this.
Batman.
And
Always
Lex
help when
Luthor
doing
and
the
Joe's
impossible. You better be able to
Deathstroke come back,
pinpoint
too.
that son of a bitch. Aquaman's
There's
doomsday
a lot of
device should be
cameos
easy
that could
for me to
happen in
find
this
simply
movie,
by
so
locating
I'm
the
excited
power
to
source.
see which
Weapon
ones they
capable
choose.
of wiping out.
It's meant to be a truce, partnership, but then like anything turned into romance. And oh, there's Mara. This is a very gruesome movie too. It's a messed up part. She keeps it as a friggin' trophy after cutting her head off. And this Rogue's Joker, none other than Martha Wayne. Very sadistic. One of my favorite in all the movies, Etrigan.
Some kind of demon from hell?
To my share of chaos, I make my claim, and Etrigan is my name.
Check out one of my other videos for more about Etrigan.
Lois Lane's famous mouth.
This is the only thing I don't like about this movie. The weird animation that they use whenever he's running sometimes. Like, it's very, like, 3D animation style.
Murder. What's your name?
I'm afraid we don't have time for introductions, Captain Jordan.
Pity.
I was warned about you.
But the president.
And sir, right there in the background, Green Lantern.
Maybe a little tricky to get the hang of.
Oh, and who's this handsome devil?
Pilot.
Died on impact?
Kicked off just as my men found him. Reports said he muttered something in English. Beware my power. Then a glowing ring floated off his finger and shot into space.
His ring?
Flew away. You're about to fly a dead alien spaceship, and that's the part you're having trouble believing.
Touche.
You understand, Jordan? This mission is no cakewalk.
In fact, in all likelihood, it's a one-way trip. And if I'm afraid, if I want to back out, no hard feelings, something like that?
Something like that.
General Lane, all my life I felt like something really special was waiting for me. Something nobody else on Earth could do. I think I just found it, so the last thing I am is afraid.
Oh, he has the power to overcome fear. So he's the greatest lantern there ever will be. Can you imagine a Henry Cavill that skinny and wimpy? I guess they can make him look like Chris Evans, like that right there. It just, I don't know, it looks weird to me, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Beware my power, asshole.
And there goes Hal.
Continue invasion preparations.
Just like that, there goes Hal Jordan.
Is the bat plane big enough for all of us?
The what?
Not that plane, just a good old jet. Until the final battle begins. One of the best things about these animated movies is the action. It's just so cool. They're like, it's doable. They've already shown all 7 kids can turn into Shazam. So it's very easy just to have them all become Shazam. I mean, obviously since it's an alternate universe, so it wouldn't have an impact on the second Tegra Levi movie. It'd be just a cool moment. So brutal. Right through the head.
There's some little thing, some little good deed.
So he finds out he's the one who messed it all up.
Yes.
I saved her. I saved Mom.
And in a supreme act of selfishness, shattered history like a rank.
My favorite scenes are coming up, just like all the carnage. The savagery. Like remorseless, just ruthless. He's out for blood.
Shazam!
This is brutal. You can't turn Shazam if one of them are dead. And that's Billy Batson.
Your metal skull will decorate my great hall.
Always seems to lose an arm. He's like, I'm gonna go learn my powers real quick, then I'll be back.
Hero. Friend.
Dawn's always been faster than him, but yeah, he always seems to find a way to win. Nope, and there goes his brother dead. And there's the backstab. Oh, I so wish this moment's in the movie.
As long as I can siphon up the Speed Force, you can't escape this timeline. I'm afraid there just isn't enough Speed Force to go.
Bam! Headshot. Look, it's Batman.
There is now.
You killed him.
Not necessarily.
But you did. But did you though? Did you really?
Not if you go back in time and fix. Run.
Run, Barry, run. Run, Barry, run. Alright, this is the animation again. It just looks weird, but they got better. His arms look like really long.
Barry! Stop! You'll kill everyone!
Who's your worst enemy? Reverse Flash? No. Myself. It sucks, because he can actually save her, but it will change everything.
You have to stop!
Who the hell?
Mom, I'm so sorry.
And then he got a new suit that he gets in the New 52, which is going to tie all this together.
Perhaps it was a gift.
Speaking about gifts. Justice League, the Flashpoint Paradox. So the animated movies actually took on up from Marvel, and they do have an after credit scene. And here it comes. Dark Side. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's a very epic story. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to see how they're gonna adapt some of this story from this into the Flash movie. Um, and this is also it's the start of the DC animated universe, which tied in with the New 52 run that DC Comics did to kind of refresh their characters. And a lot of the costume ideas and stories that we're gonna see here are based off the story plots from the comics. And it's just it's a fresh way to tell stories of new characters and introduce new characters as well. Feel free to let me know what you think, and then we're gonna hop into the next one.